After his previous tirade against the SEC for favoring Bitcoin and Ethereum, Cardano Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has clarified his grand plot allegation to holders of XRP, but does he have proof to support it? By the way, investors in XRP are hoping that this agreement will push Ripple further closer to big banks. Earlier this month, Ripple-owned Medico announced that it was now collaborating with banking behemoth HSBC. Additionally, Sum's daily active user count has increased by a staggering 45%. The major concern still stands, though, as Ripple CTO David Schwartz clarified the U.S. securities rules in a tweet on Thursday. Is the Howey factor an absolute requirement? Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, has turned to the X, formerly Twitter, platform to explain to the XRP community what he meant by his grand conspiracy claim. To put things in perspective, the Cardano founder was the target of trolling from the XRP community when he made his grand conspiracy comment in response to criticism that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission was failing to take action against Bitcoin and Ethereum. During his live stream, Hoskinson argued that while the SEC cleared Bitcoin and Ethereum, it wrongly classified other cryptocurrencies as securities. Days after the SEC classified Cardano's native token, ADA, as a security for the third time, he made the remark. The SEC has classified Cardano's native token, ADA, as a security in its legal actions against Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. The XRP community predictably reacted with backlash to Hoskinson expressing his dissatisfaction with the SEC's treatment of Bitcoin and Ethereum as freeloaders. They claimed that after humiliating them in the past and labeling them conspiracy theorists for likewise objecting to the SEC's free pass, Hoskinson is now experiencing their anguish. Hoskinson responded by claiming that the grand plot remark he made at the time had nothing to do with the free pass. However, the founder of Cardano claimed that the comment targeted XRP fans who believed that Ethereum founder Joseph Lubin had bribed the SEC to go after Ripple. The central claim of the grand conspiracy allegation is that Joe bought off the SEC to pursue Ripple. Not the freebie, said Hoskinson. He underlined that there is still no proof that Lubin bought off the SEC to launch an attack against Ripple Labs. You are completely unable to distinguish between accusations and the free pass argument. He continued, XRP of consensus bribing the SEC to go after XRP in response to Mr. Huber, a well-known member of the XRP community. The SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple in December 2020, alleging that the company's sales of XRP violated federal securities laws. Former SEC Director William Hinman deemed Ethereum and Bitcoin non-securities 2 years prior to the announcement. Hinman claims that the networks supporting Ethereum and Bitcoin are adequately decentralized. In the meantime, a federal court in New York determined that, contrary to what the securities regulator claimed, XRP is not an investment contract in and of itself. The federal court in New York denied the SEC's initial request for an interlocutory appeal, but the commission chose not to contest the decision that classified XRP as not secure. Please remember to hit that notification and subscribe to our channel to be the first to learn more about the most recent developments pertaining to XRP. XRP, since its founding in 2012, Ripple's sole goal has been to facilitate seamless international money transactions. Ripple's single goal since its founding in 2012 has been to facilitate seamless international cross-border transactions. Adopting its XRP ledger technology within the current financial infrastructure, especially the ones utilized by the major banks, is necessary to achieve that goal. The last 10 years have been difficult for Ripple in terms of growth, mostly due to legislative obstacles and banking institutions' mistrust of cryptocurrencies. But now that a Ripple portfolio business has landed a big contract to supply cryptocurrency custody services to megabank HSBC, things are starting to change. Medico, a business that Ripple purchased for $250 million in May, made the HSBC deal public earlier this month. It is understandable that holders of XRP believe that the agreement between Medico and HSBC will push Ripple closer to big banks, given the rarity of such deals in the industry. Notably, Medico and the massive Swiss bank BBVA have deepened their partnership. The XRP ledger's support for cross-border payments and Ripple's ownership of Medico are encouraging signs for the company's future growth. Most people agree that Medico will eventually act as a conduit through which Ripple will present its XRP coin integration and ledger to significant financial partners. CEO Treccani, the CEO of Medico, Adrian Treccani, stated in a recent interview that such a concept was not just wishful thinking. According to reports, he mentioned that there is a positive correlation between Ripple and Medico's products and that success for either side is promising for the long-term XRPL protocol. Adrian Treccani hinted further that Medico is able to provide its banking clients with a comprehensive suite of crypto-based solutions thanks to the XRPL protocol. XRPL, the CEO of Medico anticipates that the XRPL will be essential to its clients in the tokenization space, which most major banks predict will be the most widely adopted use case for blockchain technology. It is still uncertain how long it will take for Ripple's XRPL and XRP to be widely adopted by its Medico division. The business appears to be heading in the right direction, and its devoted fan base is excited about the potential. Wietse Wind, the founder of XRPL Labs, drew attention to the remarkable increase in users by displaying a graphic that showed some daily unique active user statistics. Additionally, Wietse Wind, the creator of XRPL Labs, drew attention to the remarkable increase in users by displaying a graphic that showed some daily unique active user statistics. In a lighthearted manner, he named the ensuing bulge on the chart Mount Evernode. 17,330 at midnight on November 26th, some had 17,330 unique active users, according to data from the snapshot. Despite a minor growth in the wallet's user base, the total number of users stayed below 18,000 until midday on November 27th. Notably, they made note of the fact that, as of the launch date of December 18th, SUM is the only wallet that is known to enable this function, and most likely it will be the only one as well. Let's move on to today's primary topic. Is the Howey factor necessary in order to assess a transaction security status? Does a transaction security status have to be determined using the Howey factor? Please remember to hit that notification and subscribe to our channel. To be the first to learn more about the most recent developments pertaining to XRP. Chief Technology Officer, CTO, of Ripple, David Schwartz, explains the rationale behind the U.S. government's establishment of securities regulations. In a lengthy X post yesterday, Schwartz explained that the debate over whether a token is secure arises from including investment contracts in the category of items considered securities. In the Howey case, the Supreme Court established many requirements that a transaction must meet in order to qualify as a security, as the Ripple CTO noted. Notably, Schwartz said that none of the Howey elements must be met in order for a transaction security status to be determined. While Schwartz pointed out that certain decisions have demonstrated that gifts may be considered securities, Howey needs a transaction to meet the investment of money element in order to be considered an investment contract. You pretty much get that nothing is an absolute requirement if you put all of those cases together, Schwartz said. Schwartz claims that the goal of the securities regulations that the U.S. government created was to stop securities fraud. He pointed out that it is challenging to identify and prosecute securities fraud. The government has made it more difficult for organizations to get away with this illegal conduct by introducing securities legislation. He underlined that the purpose of securities regulations is to prevent investors from being duped by organizations that raise capital from the general public. According to Schwartz, there must be a contract in place for a transaction to be considered an investment contract. There must be a collection of facts in the future that would qualify as investment fraud. If so, there is no point in the securities law structure, he continued. Due to the lack of explicit regulations for the cryptocurrency sector, courts have stepped in to limit the SEC's enforcement efforts against cryptocurrency projects. The SEC's lawsuit against Grayscale and Ripple reflects this. Grayscale, in which the commission sustained large losses. In response, Schwartz stated that the courts might find a balance without assistance from Congress. But he also pointed out that courts might find it difficult to accomplish this. That the CTO of Ripple predicted that if courts continue to rule that tokens are not securities, Congress would be forced to take action. The judge presiding over the Ripple case has concluded that XRP is not an investment contract in and of itself, as was previously claimed. It won't be long until further judges declare that other tokens are not securities. Let's now assume that the 200 XRP winner is visible on screen. Best wishes. And don't worry if you didn't win, we'll have another giveaway of a similar nature on December 15th. Please be sure to hit the notification bell, like the video, and remember to subscribe. I find that this is incredibly helpful for the YouTube algorithm. Additionally, by spreading the word about this video to as many people as you can aid in enlightening others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Together, let's spread the word about this news widely. If you are a true enthusiast of cryptocurrencies, make sure to watch all of our content. We'll talk about the most recent developments that affect our community as a whole tomorrow.